welcome to P2E Weekly, Episode 1, your weekly roundup of what's hot, what's live, and what's worth playing. This week we have relaunches, we have airdrop claims, we have brand new MMORPGs, and we have a $30 million shooter. And of course, much more. I'm your host, The Inspector. Don't forget to smack the like button, and also, if you're new to the channel so you never miss out on any future episodes, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell, and let's get this show on the road. This is a sound I haven't heard in ages. Welcome back to Pirate Nation, a game we haven't talked about in quite a bit. Your favorite on-chain game, and the fact that it's an on-chain game is why I am mentioning it once again today. One of the ways you can earn pirate tokens is from their events, and they do the events all the time. It is something you can definitely join and try to get your claim at the pirate token. Still sitting at a comfortable 40 million FDV, not a small game. Now, every single item you pick up in Pirate Nation is an on-chain item. If you level up enough inside of the game, so this goes for those of you who are new to the game, if you level up to a certain level, you will unlock the marketplace. Once you unlock the marketplace, you're going to be able to sell every single one of these things, and they do sell. It's how I made most of my money with Pirate Nation. Pirate Nation is a great game, and if you haven't played it yet, you should check it out. Onwards and upwards to a phone game, we have CyberCrash available for Android and for PC via emulator. This is not something you see every day. Yes, it's available for PC, but you gotta use an emulator. CyberCrash is a sort of idle game. It's very similar to Tokyo Beast in a sense that they have a $100,000 reward pool in their token. So not in USDT, but their token. And the best thing about it, it is very gated, meaning that if you're not whitelisted, you cannot play the game. Now, the good thing about being part of the Tokenize360 community, or our guild, is that we had whitelists. We whitelisted 30 people to play this game for free and earn some rewards for free. So if you aren't already part of the Tokenize community, link in the description. We're on Discord, and let's see how CyberCrash is going to play out. Whether it's going to be another Ponzi that's going to die, or it's going to be a game that's going to stay for a while. Either way, right now, they have rewards, we have people in, and we will get information on all that. Next game, we have a game that I haven't mentioned since 27 April 2022 was the last time I mentioned Undead blocks. I took a risk when I joined their ecosystem. I took a risk when I bought their token, their NFTs. I lost money on this game, but now they're relaunching the game and the token on AVAX. Great to see. So I'm not salty about losing money on the game. I am happy that they're trying to turn it around. What's gonna happen with my tokens? Well, the tokens are long gone. Of course, I sold that long time ago. The premise was very simple. They call it kill to earn. You join the game, you have your guns, the NFT guns. I still have those NFT guns, actually. Maybe I'm gonna give them away. Let's see what's gonna happen. But anyway, you fight through waves and waves of zombies, and I guess this is the Left 4 Dead 2 equivalent of crypto. We don't have anything that's Left 4 Dead 2-like. This is the closest one we got, so I was very excited about this game. Unfortunately, it never succeeded, but maybe now that they're relaunching, things will change. I am, for one, super excited to have them back and see what they're gonna come up with. Next game, or next update rather, we have the end claim for Treeverse, the end token. If you have grinded Treeverse in the airdrop campaign, don't forget to claim your end tokens. They have announced it for tomorrow, Monday, 7th of July is when the claim is going to start. Exactly at 1 p.m. GST time zone. I have no idea what GST is, but I'm sure ChatGPT knows. Now, the cool thing about Treeverse is that we have given away passes for the community, and I'm happy to see that one person turned the pass into $500 of airdrops, and that is not even including the end token, which is coming tomorrow. Kudos to him. Good job. Next game. All right, get ready for this, because this is a new open world FPS game that has gotten $30 million in funding, made by industry veterans who have created H1Z1 in the past, one of the big Web 2 games. This could be absolutely huge if it delivers, and we're going to be following it early. For now, all we have is this cinematic trailer, Reaper Actual. And yes, we have the pre-alpha gameplay. Can you believe this is a crypto game? It actually looks awesome. These guys have been making Web 2 games and they know what they are doing. I'm not sure about their blockchain of choice being Tezos. You don't really hear a lot about Tezos these days, but I digress. This game looks phenomenal. It's something we need. We don't have a very good first-person shooter in crypto. We had a couple attempts. None of them were too successful, including Undead blocks. So this one may be the one that we're going to be playing daily. It's one to keep your eyes on. On top of this, there's going to be a blockchain layer, sort of similar to how Off the Grid does it with their marketplace. I assume that's where they're going to go for. Next game. Now, I said I was going to talk about the Sage port in Star Atlas, but as soon as I open up their Twitter page, this is the gameplay I see, and how can I not show it? This game is phenomenal. It is my #1 favorite crypto game at the moment, probably of all time. I'll be following everything they do. I'm deep in the trenches in their community right now. I have bought ships, I have bought crew packs, and today I wanted to talk about the Holosim, or their Sage on-chain game that has Play to Earn already enabled. So this is the base game, the Unreal Engine game, but then we also have the strategy on-chain game called Sage. Now, Sage is not free to play, but what you do have is Holosim, which is sort of the free-to-play version of this. I can leave a link in the description, but it is basically holosim.staratlas.com. You name your character. I'm gonna call mine Inspector. You join a faction. You got the humans, you got the Alien Coalition, and you got the AI guys. Now, this game is not easy to play. You should definitely read up on the tutorials. There's good tutorials on YouTube about how to play the game. But this show is not yet over, because next game is on the list, and we have Survarium, whatever. You can play right now. Their token is live, and this game is play to earn. People are extracting, but they're also buying. Because in order to do the play to earn, you need to buy the token. That's how it works. Now, depending on how long you want to do the play to earn for, you will have to buy varying amounts of the token. So what we have here is the marketplace. We have the standard tickets for 25,000 gold. And then we have the Eternal The Eternal VIP costs 5 million of their tokens. And if we do a little bit of math with the Inspector, 3,000 bucks is ridiculous. Although you do get it forever, I guess. Even has some gacha. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get when we spin this. Oh, nice, 500 coins. Alternatively, you can get a VIP subscription that's gonna last 30 days, and it costs 50,000 tokens. So that's 30 bucks. That's fair. That's $1 per day. But then the daily tickets are also not expensive. They're like $1 for a 3-day ticket. But as far as the game itself, as I said, just your typical roguelite. This is something that's very easy to make. This is something that if you go to the Unreal Engine website, you can buy this game for 20 bucks and launch a token on Pump Fund, and you would have the same thing they have. Now, I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying this is not difficult to do, which is in no way bashing what they have done. It's just to make you aware that this inherently is something that can be done, and you have to be careful when you're playing games like this. Now, this team, oh wow, that was a quick death. This team has chosen to go the play to earn route. They launched their token, they have in-game rewards. They thought about a couple things about the token sinks, and people do have to buy the token in order to do the play to earn. So we do have token sinks. They have thought about things. That being said, the next game, we have RavenIdle. I have talked about this game recently, but I do want to mention that Season 0 has been postponed. They had a problem. And the problem was that they have prepared for 10,000 players. There were a lot more players than 10,000, and their servers couldn't handle it. They have postponed their launch. Servers are currently offline. They're gonna come back with a $70,000 reward pool. When exactly remains to be seen. That was the update for RavenIdle. Next game, we have Avalon, my most anticipated by far MMORPG in this space. Some big hitters are behind this project. A lot of similar investors that have invested in Gunzilla, the company behind Off the Grid, have also invested in Avalon. These guys apparently know what they're doing, because gaming projects have not been bearing fruit for a long time for investors. A good MMORPG is something that's definitely lacking in crypto, a proper one, like old school World of Warcraft. Like New World during the 2020s when it came out. I played a lot of that. Like Elder Scrolls Online, when that came out, I played the hell out of that game. It's so good. An MMO like that is something we're lacking, and hopefully Avalon could be the one to fill this gap. This is one to keep your eyes on. We don't know much about it except that it's coming, that it's an MMORPG. and that it looks freaking cool. And then we also know the investors behind it, right? Even in their Twitter bio, it says backed by 3 different venture capital firms, and they have raised quite a bit of money. These venture capital firms know what they're doing. They have a great track record, and if they are investing in this, specifically, you know, also Coinbase Ventures, if all of them are investing in this game, there is something to it. Something to keep your minds on, something to keep your eyes on. With that being said, my name is The Inspector, and I'll see y'all next time. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. We're trying out something different. We're trying out a sort of weekly series. So this is going to be P2E Weekly, Episode 1. Next Sunday is going to be Episode 2. Meanwhile, on Tuesday, we have Trade to Earn, a trading series. All of those names could or maybe will potentially change. And we have Friday, Deep Dive. We're going to go deep dive in certain projects. And we're going to begin with Decimated, where I'll try to teach you how to earn inside of Decimated. Alrighty, see y'all next time. Peace.